Hi, friend. I'm Daisy Luce. Welcome to the Tutor Life. I was in between tutoring sessions and I had this thought, and I just wanted to jump on here and talk to you about it real quick. Um, I was thinking about how I run my tutoring business, and I actually do these 5 things different than what I hear most tutors do. But these 5 rules that I break make my life and my tutoring business run so smoothly and actually just the business that I want to have. So, what are the 5 rules? Here are the 5 rules that I break in my tutoring business. Number 1, no contracts for clients. I don't create contracts for clients, and I don't require that they sign anything with me ahead of time before becoming my student. Why don't I do contracts? Well, contracts are there in order to give you commitment and security, and results can do that too. I know that I can help students effectively. I've done it for years now, and I don't feel like I need a piece of paper in order to tie them to my business and keep them here. So I don't do contracts. Families stay with me because it's working, not because they're trapped. And if somebody wants to leave, I want to just let them feel free to leave without having to worry about this binding contract. If somebody actually wants out of a contract, what I've seen is they're going to leave anyway, and it's not going to actually keep them there. If you're worried about getting paid or anything else, I also don't find that the contract is going to be sufficient for that. I do understand why many tutors use contracts. I just don't find that in my business, I want to even deal with the hassle. I want to just kick things off with my families from a trusting place. So we don't do contracts. That's easiest for me. Number 2, okay, this is kind of weird, but I don't have an absentee or cancellation policy with my students. Teenagers get sick, they get overwhelmed, they get burnt out, they're busy. I have 4 teenagers of my own. I get how crazy their schedules can be, and things come up. Parents are juggling absolute chaos at times. Things happen. So I don't have an absentee or cancellation policy. I had a parent just reach out to me this week and say, I'm so sorry. My daughter's sick. She's not going to be able to make it tonight. What is your cancellation policy? Do we need to let you know 24 hours in advance? Will I still be charged for this? And I felt bad that she even was worried about that. You have a sick child at home, you have enough stress going on. That child's already going to be missing school now and going to feel behind in class. I just want to be there to support. I don't need to have an absentee or cancellation policy. And I just told her, I was like, oh, no policy. It's all good. Hope she feels better. Come back and I'll see her next week. Or if she needs to get in before then, let me know. That was it. That mom, I could tell, felt so relieved that that was one less thing she had to worry about. And so I don't do the cancellation or absentee policy. Now, what do I do if somebody is canceling a lot? Well, number one, it rarely happens. What I do, I students have a set schedule, but I also have pop-in hours, like drop-in hours weekly on my calendar that they have access to. So what I have done on the couple of rare occasions this has happened where a student just is canceling a little too often to be taking up a regular weekly spot, I will just reach out and say, hey, it looks like this time isn't working for you anymore. How about I take you off the schedule and here's the link to the weekly calendar instead. Feel free to grab a spot there week by week. Hopefully, you can find something that works within your schedule. If you'd prefer to keep your weekly schedule going, we can do that, but we'll just need to confirm that you'll be there each time. And then I let it go. That's it. It works out great. It's an easy win for both of us with less stress on me as a business owner as well, and less stress on parents, students, nobody feels like they're getting in trouble or creating some kind of tension in our relationship. I just want to continue to keep it friendly and professional all at the same time. Okay, number 3, the third rule that I break that I do different than what I see as the norm is I let parents pay after the session instead of before. I don't do prepayment. Can they prepay? Sure, of course. I send them the payment link when they sign up, but I tell them, hey, you can pay after the tutoring or before, doesn't matter. And I let them also choose if they're going to pay weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Have I ever been stiffed? No, I haven't. I've been doing this for 20 years and I have them pay after the fact and I've never been stiffed. What do I do to make sure that we stay on top of payments? Well, I send very clear invoices at the end of the month, and in the middle of the month, I send mid-month reminders, just a little text, hey, your bill's at this, such and such. Here's the link, feel free to pay now. Or at the end of the month, I'll send the invoice. Just a little reminder to keep it in their thoughts so that it doesn't slip away from them. I also watch for parents who regularly pay weekly. If they miss a spot, I don't let that go for a long time until the end of the month because that can they're used to paying every week, and then if they forget one, I know that they just accidentally forgot it. So what I'll do there is I'll give them a week without saying anything, no big deal. Right before they go to make their next payment, I'll shoot them a quick text and say, hey, just wanted to let you know, last payment was skipped, no big deal, no rush. If you wanted to add it to this week's payment, that would be great. And that works out fine. Um, just keeping everybody in the know of what is actually on their bill. So I do that. Okay, that's one, two, three. Number four. Mm, no sales calls. I don't do sales calls. And along with that, I don't do price gatekeeping. What do I mean by that? When somebody initially reaches out to me and wants to know how do they go about getting on board with me, how do I tutor, what are my prices, I don't require a long sales call. I'm not going to try to talk their ear off and convince them to come and see me. What I do instead, I send them a real short text with all my info. The text has my prices, my availability, the format, how I can help them best, and next steps, including my calendar link for them to immediately onboard. Um, and that's it. There I have a huge percentage of acceptances when I just send that out quickly. It's easy for me to do. In fact, I mean, I have it all saved, so I don't even have to retype it every time. I can adjust for individual needs and circumstances, but I just have a cut and paste. Here's all my info, including my pricing. They either jump on board or they don't, and that's all. Super easy. And then number five, what is the fifth rule that I wanted to tell you about? I grandfather pricing forever for families. So when a family comes and joins me, whatever price they start at is what they get to keep forever, even for other siblings down the road. I can't tell you the loyalty that I get from this. They know that my prices increase. When they come back the next year, I confirm at what price they're at, but I let them know, hey, just so you know, I am now charging this much for new families, but you were grandfathered in at your original price so that they realize what they're getting. And when, if they are to give me any referrals to other people, they also realize that other people might be coming in at a different price than they are. And the loyalty, the friendliness, that the mutual respect that I think families have for that, I want to reward them for being loyal to me too. Like if I'm going to see a family that over the span of years with different children, they've paid me a lot over the years. I don't need to raise my prices on them. I am so appreciative that they've trusted me for this many years with all of their kids. I'm definitely going to reward that. It also makes it easier on me. I can make a price hike whenever I need to, which I generally do when I reach a certain capacity. Then my prices tend to go up around that time. But I don't have to go call all these other people, let them down, tell them I'm raising their prices. It just helps me run my business smoothly, easily, with less friction, and just more enjoyable for me, I'd say, all around. I've been doing this for 20 years and I still enjoy it. I've created a business that's sustainable for me, that brings in a really great income and allows me to have all kinds of freedom. So, those are the 5 rules that I break. Let me hear from you. How's your business going? What do you think? Take it, leave it? If you're trying to build an online tutoring business yourself that actually fits your lifestyle, be sure to subscribe below and let's keep talking about the tutor life. Bye, friend.